So those are my thoughts on Duke basketball. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce the bracket boy of the Tri-State, the one and only Greg Bazzone.
Hi, I'm Greg Bazzone. I'm here to talk bracketology and the NCAA Tournament. Now you have, of course, the 4 seeds. The top 4 seeds in the tournament will be Kansas, Kentucky, Syracuse, and to my demise and to Justin's happiness, Duke.
Duke, yeah!
God damn it. Look, with that in mind, there are many more teams that can win this. West Virginia, Pitt, Villanova, a lot of Big East teams to be honest, but you have Temple, you have Michigan State, I mean, a lot of good teams, even Purdue, without Robbie Hummel. Now, with those in mind, the more important, the bubble. 6 teams fighting for 3 spots, all of which can change. Now, at the moment, the 6 teams fighting, Washington, Rhode Island, Mississippi State, Seton Hall, Illinois, and Minnesota. Now, those 6 teams are all fighting for 3 spots. However, that can change. Mississippi State, Minnesota, Illinois, and Washington are all still playing, while Seton Hall and Rhode Island are out. With that in mind, these results can really change. Mississippi State can still get an automatic bid, as can Washington, playing in the conference championship game today against California. At the moment, I believe that my Pirates will not be in the tournament. Despite the big wins over Pitt, Louisville, Cornell on the road, and Notre Dame, to a lesser extent, I do not believe this team will be seen as good enough to play in the big dance. You have other teams. I believe Illinois will be in. Illinois beat Wisconsin yesterday. They will have other big wins such as they have Vanderbilt, they have Wisconsin on road and neutral courts, Michigan State, Clemson. They have a bunch of big wins. That team will be in. As will Minnesota. Minnesota beat Michigan State yesterday. They've also beaten Butler, Ohio State, and Michigan State. Those 2 teams will be in. Washington's got a very squeaky resume. Not many big wins because they're in the Pac-10. Not many quality opponents. Their SOS is a 76. And just to compare that, you know, the other bubble teams, you have the 2 Big Ten teams, 47 and 37 SOS. You know, those are your strength of schedules. It basically means they haven't played very tough teams, and that's not going to be very good. Seton Hall's got a 30 SOS, and I don't think they're going to get in. At this rate, they're playing in the big Pac-10 championship game. And in my opinion, that may be a necessity. If they win, they're assured to get in, and it takes off one of the bubble spots. If they lose, though, they're going to be dancing in insecurity, which is very, very bad. I mean, that's a very big schedule, and that's not going to be very encouraging. Last but not least, you have Rhode Island. Rhode Island has very weak computer numbers. RPI and SOS are very weak in comparison to the other 16 and the other 5 teams. With that in mind, they still need wins. They don't have any. They need to win against big games, and unfortunately, they don't have those. They are in the A10, and they don't have very big wins aside from Oklahoma State, and that's what's going to get them out. To conclude that, last 3 in, Minnesota, Illinois, Washington. Last 3 out, Mississippi State, Rhode Island, and Seton Hall. That was our special guest, Greg Bazzone. I hope you enjoyed JLB Sports TV today. It's officially March Madness. It's here. It's the best time of the year. It's the second greatest holiday to Christmas, even though it's 2 weeks long. Yeah!